First up, the 1919 Lincoln Wheat Penny without a mint mark in black color shade condition. This coin holds a special place among collectors because of its age, rarity, and unique historical significance. The Abraham Lincoln Wheat Penny series was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the centennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The obverse features a detailed portrait of Lincoln designed by Victor David Brenner, one of the most famous coin designers in United States history. The reverse of the coin displays the iconic wheat ears along the sides with the denomination and the words 1 cent and United States of America prominently displayed. This design remained in circulation until 1958 and is considered a classic representation of early 20th century American coinage. The 1919 Lincoln Wheat Penny without a mint mark was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, which was the primary minting facility at the time. This year is particularly significant because it followed the end of World War I, a period of economic and social change in the United States. Coins from this period tend to have lower survival rates in high-grade conditions, making circulated and well-preserved examples increasingly valuable to collectors today. The black color shade condition indicates that the coin has developed a natural toning over the years, likely due to oxidation and environmental factors. This toning gives the coin a distinct and appealing appearance for collectors who prefer coins with character and natural aging, rather than coins that have been cleaned or artificially altered. Collectors often value the originality and authenticity that comes with this black color shade because it preserves the history and story of the coin. In terms of mintage, the 1919 Lincoln Wheat Penny without a mint mark had several million coins produced, but the number of coins that have survived in collectible condition, especially without a mint mark, is considerably lower. The absence of a mint mark means it was produced in Philadelphia, which did not use a mint mark at that time. Coins from Philadelphia are often less rare than those from smaller mints, but when paired with a desirable condition such as black color shading and minimal wear, they become highly collectible. Collectors searching for this 1919 Lincoln Wheat Penny without a mint mark in black color shade condition should pay close attention to the authenticity of the coin. Natural toning can sometimes be replicated through artificial means, so understanding how to identify genuine black toning versus artificially induced color is essential. Original coins with true black color shading are more valuable and hold a prestigious place in any collection. In addition to its color and condition, the coin's overall eye appeal, including the clarity of Lincoln's portrait and the wheat ears, will directly affect its market value. Coins with well-defined details and no major defects are more likely to attract higher bids at auctions and among collectors. Even small imperfections, such as minor scratches or uneven toning, can influence the value, but a coin with strong black toning and solid design features remains highly desirable. Collectors of Lincoln Wheat Pennies often focus on building complete date and mint mark sets, and the 1919 Philadelphia issue is a key piece for completing any early 20th century collection. Its rarity and well-preserved condition and the visual appeal of the black color shade make it a coin that can stand out even among other valuable pennies from the series. This coin is not only an investment in numismatics, but also a historical artifact that can be enjoyed for generations. The 1919 Lincoln Wheat Penny in black color shade condition exemplifies the balance between rarity, historical significance, and aesthetic appeal. For collectors looking to invest in coins with a proven track record of value appreciation, this coin represents an excellent opportunity. Its age, condition, and striking black toning make it a coin that is likely to remain in demand and retain its value over time. For those interested in acquiring or selling this coin, it is important to consider grading by reputable sources, even when the coin is in circulated condition. A professional grading can provide assurance to buyers and sellers regarding the coin's authenticity, condition, and market value. Coins with strong black color shading and solid design features tend to perform well in auctions and private sales, often exceeding expectations in terms of pricing. In conclusion, the 1919 Abraham Lincoln Wheat Penny without a mint mark in black color shade condition is a highly collectible and valuable coin. Its historical significance, appealing natural toning, and rarity in well-preserved condition make it a standout piece among Lincoln Wheat Pennies. Collectors today can expect this coin to command prices from several $100s to a few $1,000s depending on its exact condition and overall eye appeal. For anyone passionate about early American coinage, this coin represents both a valuable investment and a meaningful piece of history that continues to capture the interest of collectors worldwide. The Abraham Lincoln Wheat Penny from the year 1952 with D mint mark in black color shade condition. This coin may look old, dark, or dirty at first glance, but for collectors, this type of appearance can sometimes increase curiosity and value, especially when the coin is original and not cleaned. The 1952 Lincoln Wheat Penny was produced during a time when the United States was still adjusting after World War II. Copper was again being used for pennies after the steel cents of 1943, and these coins were made mostly from copper with a small amount of tin and zinc. This composition is one reason why many of these coins today develop dark brown or black color shades over time. The D mint mark on this coin means it was struck at the Denver Mint. Coins from Denver are very popular among collectors because certain years had lower mintages compared to Philadelphia. The total number of 1952 D wheat pennies produced was high, but survival in special color conditions like black or dark patina is much lower, which adds to collector interest. The design of the Lincoln Wheat Penny is one of the most loved designs in American coin history. The front shows Abraham Lincoln facing right. This was the first time a real person appeared on a regular United States coin. The reverse shows two wheat ears framing the words 1 cent. This design represents American agriculture and strength and was used from 1909 until 1958. Now, let us talk about the black color shade condition. Many people think black or dark coins are damaged, but that is not always true. When a coin naturally ages and is stored for decades, it can develop a deep brown or black patina. Collectors often prefer original surface coins, even if they look dark or dirty. Storing the coin in a dry place and avoiding chemicals is the best way to protect it. Many people still find wheat pennies like this in old collections jars or inherited coin boxes. If you find a 1952 D wheat penny with black color shade, always check the date, mint mark, and condition before selling. It could be worth much more than face value. Coins like the Abraham Lincoln Wheat Penny are not just money, they are history. Each coin tells a story of the time it was made and the hands it passed through. The 1952 D wheat penny represents post-war America and remains a favorite among collectors around the world. Next up, the 1937 Lincoln Wheat Penny without a mint mark in extra fine condition. This coin is part of a long-running series that has captivated collectors for over a century and continues to hold significant historical and monetary value. The Abraham Lincoln Wheat Penny was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The obverse of the coin features a finely detailed portrait of Lincoln designed by Victor David Brenner. This design was revolutionary at the time, as it was the first United States coin to feature a real person rather than the allegorical representations of liberty. The reverse of the coin features the iconic wheat stalks flanking the words 1 cent, United States of America. This simple yet elegant design remained in production until 1958, making it one of the most recognizable and beloved coins in American numismatics. The 1937 Lincoln Wheat Penny without a mint mark was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which is why it lacks a mint mark. The Philadelphia Mint was the original mint facility in the United States and produced a large portion of the country's circulating coinage during the early 20th century. The 1937 coin is particularly interesting because it was struck during the period when the United States was slowly recovering from the Great Depression. This context adds historical significance to the coin, as it represents a tangible piece of American history from a time of economic hardship and resilience. In terms of mintage, the 1937 Philadelphia Lincoln Wheat Penny without a mint mark had a substantial output, with over 223 million coins struck. This high mintage means that the coin is common in lower grades. It becomes much more valuable when found in higher grades, such as extra fine coins. Coins in extra fine condition display sharp details on Lincoln's portrait, with only minor wear visible on the highest points of the design. The wheat stalks on the reverse remain clear and well-defined, making the coin highly desirable among collectors who seek quality examples. Collectors often look for certain characteristics when evaluating a 1937 Lincoln Wheat Penny without a mint mark. The stripe quality, the depth of the relief, and the overall eye appeal are critical in determining value. Coins with strong luster, minimal contact marks, and an attractive copper color command premium prices. The extra fine designation indicates that the coin has only light wear and retains most of its original detail, which significantly enhances its market value. In today's market, a 1937 Lincoln Wheat Penny without a mint mark in extra fine condition can fetch a notable price. The exact value can fluctuate based on the coin's color, toning, and collector demand. However, as of recent market trends, such coins typically sell for around $50 to $80. Coins with exceptionally pleasing color and strong eye appeal can command even higher amounts and attract serious bidders at auction or through private sales. The value of this coin reflects both its historical importance and the enduring popularity of the Lincoln Wheat Penny series among collectors. Beyond its monetary value, the 1937 Lincoln Wheat Penny without a mint mark holds a special place in the hearts of numismatists. The coin embodies a combination of historical significance, artistic merit, and collectible appeal. The Wheat Penny series provides a unique window into American history from the early 20th century through the mid-century, highlighting changes in society, the economy, and coinage technology. Owning an extra-fine 1937 Lincoln Wheat Penny without a mint mark is not just an investment, it is a way to connect with history and appreciate the craftsmanship of American coinage. Collectors also value this coin for its relative scarcity and higher grades. While millions were minted, finding coins that have survived in extra-fine condition without damage or significant wear is considerably rarer. This scarcity drives interest and helps maintain strong market values. The Lincoln Wheat Penny series as a whole is widely collected and often serves as an entry point for new numismatists as well as a cornerstone for seasoned collectors. The 1937 Lincoln Wheat Penny without a mint mark in extra fine condition also serves as a benchmark for grading standards. Coins in this grade exhibit the defining characteristics of the series, with light wear on Lincoln's cheek and jawline and minimal flattening on the wheat stalks. The presence of full details on both obverse and reverse enhances the coin's desirability and assures collectors that it has been well preserved over the decades. In addition to its condition, collectors may also examine other features such as dye varieties or slight minting anomalies. These aspects can further influence the value of a coin and make certain examples highly sought after among specialized collectors. Even subtle differences in strike or planchet quality can create variations that are notable within the numismatic community. When considering the purchase or sale of a 1937 Lincoln Wheat Penny without a mint mark in extra fine condition, it is important to understand the broader market context. The Lincoln Wheat Penny series remains one of the most popular and widely collected coin series in the United States. Its historical connection to Abraham Lincoln, its appealing design, and the range of collectible grades contribute to sustained interest in market activity. Collectors appreciate that this coin not only represents a piece of monetary history, but also a tangible link to the era in which it was minted. In conclusion, the 1937 Lincoln Wheat Penny without a mint mark in extra fine condition is a highly desirable coin that combines historical significance, aesthetic appeal, and strong market value. Its well-preserved details, the clarity of Lincoln's portrait, the prominence of the wheat stalks, and the overall eye appeal make it a standout piece within the series. Collectors can expect to pay between $50 and $80 in today's market, depending on color and quality, and those fortunate enough to own such a coin possess a remarkable example of American numismatic history. Owning this coin is more than just holding a collectible. It is a way to appreciate the artistry and history embedded in American coinage. The 1937 Lincoln Wheat Penny without a mint mark continues to be celebrated by collectors and remains a symbol of both the enduring legacy of Abraham Lincoln and the timeless appeal of the Wheat Penny series. It represents a fascinating blend of history, rarity, and beauty that continues to captivate numismatists and coin enthusiasts around the world. Next up, the Abraham Lincoln Wheat Penny from 1953 with the S mint mark in fine condition. This coin may look simple at first, but it has a strong place in American coin history and real value in today's market. The Lincoln Wheat Penny series began in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln. This was the first time a real historical person appeared on a regular circulating coin in the United States. The design was created by Victor David Brenner, and it quickly became one of the most loved coin designs ever made. The 1953 wheat penny was produced near the end of the wheat cent era because in 1959 the design changed to the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. By 1953, the United States economy was growing after World War II, and millions of coins were being minted for everyday use. However, coins from the San Francisco Mint were always made in lower numbers compared to Philadelphia and Denver, which makes the S mint mark more desirable to collectors. The 1953 S wheat penny can be identified easily by looking below the date on the obverse side, where you will see a small S mint mark. This tells us the coin was struck at the San Francisco Mint. Coins from this mint often show weaker strikes and lighter details, which makes finding a well-preserved example more challenging today. In fine condition, the coin shows clear details but also honest wear. Lincoln's hair and cheek will show some smoothing, but the main features remain visible. On the reverse, both wheat stalks are still clear, and the words 1 cent and United States of America can be read easily. Collectors often prefer this grade because it balances affordability with collectability. What really affects the value of a 1953 S wheat penny is its condition and originality. Coins that have not been cleaned, scratched, or damaged are much more desirable. Natural brown color with even wear is what most collectors want. If the coin has been cleaned or has heavy marks, its value can drop significantly. In today's market, a 1953 S wheat penny in fine condition usually sells in the range of $5 to $15, depending on eye appeal and demand. Examples with stronger details and better color can sometimes reach $20 or more, even without being in high grade. This shows how popular wheat pennies remain among collectors. While this coin is not extremely rare, it is considered a key date for people building a complete wheat penny collection, especially those focusing on San Francisco Mint issues. Many collectors enjoy completing date and mint mark sets, and the 1953 S is an important piece of that puzzle. Another reason this coin is popular is nostalgia. Wheat pennies were once common in pocket change, and many people remember finding them as children. Today, they're no longer in circulation, which adds to their charm and collectible value. If you own a 1953 S wheat penny, it is important to store it properly. Keep it in a dry place, away from moisture, and avoid cleaning it. Cleaning can permanently reduce the value, even if the coin looks dirty. Collectors prefer original surfaces over shiny, cleaned coins. To sum it up, the Abraham Lincoln Wheat Penny from 1953 with the S mint mark in fine condition is a solid collectible with steady value. It may not make you rich overnight, but it is a respected coin with historical importance and real demand in the collector market. Next up, the 1955 D mint mark in extra fine condition. This coin represents a fascinating piece of American numismatic history and is highly valued by collectors for its rarity, condition, and historical significance. The Lincoln Wheat Penny series was introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The design was created by Victor David Brenner and featured Lincoln's portrait on the obverse side, with the word Liberty to his left and the date with the mint mark to his right. The reverse of the coin displayed 2 stalks of wheat surrounding the words 1 cent and United States of America. This design was used until 1958, making it one of the longest-running designs in U.S. coinage history. The 1955 D Lincoln Wheat Penny was minted at the Denver Mint and carries the D mint mark on the obverse side, just below the date. Coins from this year and mint are generally more common than some earlier wheat pennies, but what makes the 1955 D so valuable in extra fine condition is the preservation of its details and the clarity of its design. Extra fine condition means that the coin has light wear only on the highest points of the design. All major features, including Lincoln's facial lines, the wheat stalks, and the lettering, remain sharp and clearly visible. This level of preservation is rare for coins that are over 70 years old and contributes significantly to its collector value. The mintage of the 1955 D penny was substantial, with hundreds of millions produced. However, coins that have survived in extra fine condition are considerably fewer, because pennies were everyday circulation coins and most were handled frequently, leading to wear and loss of detail. As a result, well-preserved specimens are highly prized and can command premium prices among collectors. When evaluating the market value of a 1955D Lincoln Wheat Penny in extra fine condition, several factors come into play, including the coin's luster, overall eye appeal, the sharpness of the details, and the presence of any contact marks or scratches. Coins with clean surfaces and original mint luster without any signs of cleaning are particularly desirable. In today's market, a 1955D Lincoln Wheat Penny in extra fine condition can sell for approximately $300 to $500, depending on its specific grade and eye appeal. Coins that approach the top end of the extra fine spectrum, with exceptionally strong strike and beautiful surfaces, can sometimes reach even higher prices in private sales and auctions. The 1955D is considered a key date for collectors trying to complete a full set of Lincoln Wheat Pennies, and its value reflects both the demand and the rarity of coins in this grade. Collectors also pay attention to specific characteristics and varieties that can make a coin more valuable. Certain die variations or minting anomalies can increase a coin's value significantly. For the 1955D Wheat Penny, however, the primary focus is on condition, because the coin does not have any widely known major die errors like the famous 1955 double die obverse variety from Philadelphia. Instead, the Denver Mint issue is prized for its quality and preservation. Owning a 1955D Lincoln Wheat Penny in extra fine condition is not only about the monetary value, it is also a connection to history and a piece of American culture. Coins like this were used daily in commerce during the 1950s and represent a tangible link to the past. Holding this coin allows collectors to appreciate the artistry of the design, the skill of the minting process, and the historical context of the post-war United States. For collectors looking to acquire a 1955D Lincoln Wheat Penny in extra fine condition, it's important to seek coins that have been professionally graded or at least carefully evaluated for their condition. Buying from reputable sellers ensures authenticity and provides confidence that the coin is correctly represented in terms of its grade and value. Proper storage and handling are also essential to maintain the coin's condition and preserve its value for the long term. In summary, the 1955D Lincoln Wheat Penny in extra fine condition is a remarkable and collectible coin with a rich history and enduring appeal. Despite the large mintage, the survival of coins in this high grade is limited, making them highly sought after in today's numismatic market. With values ranging from $300 to $500, this coin represents both an investment and a piece of American heritage for collectors and enthusiasts alike. Collectors treasure the 1955D Lincoln Wheat Penny not just for its financial worth, but for its beauty, historical significance, and the story it tells about a time when pennies were crafted with care and attention to detail. This coin continues to capture the interest of numismatists around the world and remains a key piece for anyone serious about collecting Lincoln Wheat Pennies. Whether you are a seasoned collector or someone just beginning your journey into numismatics, the 1955D Lincoln Wheat Penny in extra fine condition is a coin worth knowing about. Appreciating its design, history, understanding its rarity, and recognizing its value today allows collectors to fully enjoy this piece of American history. This concludes our detailed look at the 1955D Lincoln Wheat Penny in extra fine condition, a coin that combines historical importance with collector value and remains a highlight in any serious coin collection. Next up, the Abraham Lincoln Wheat Penny from 1942 without mint mark and in damaged condition. Many people think damaged coins are useless, but that is not always true. And this coin is a perfect example of how history, rarity, and collector demand can still give value to a coin even when it is not perfect. The 1942 Lincoln Wheat Penny was produced during World War II, a very important time for the United States and the world. The country was focused on the war effort, and this affected many things, including coin production. Copper was still being used in 1942, but the pressure on materials and fast production caused many coins to come out with weak strikes, rough surfaces, and other problems. This makes the 1942 Wheat Penny a very interesting year for collectors. This coin features Abraham Lincoln on the front, which was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of his birth. Lincoln was chosen because he is one of the most respected presidents in American history. The design was created by Victor David Brenner and shows Lincoln facing right, with the word Liberty on the left and the date 1942 on the right. When there is no mint mark, it means the coin was made at the Philadelphia Mint. The reverse side shows two wheat ears surrounding the words 1 cent and United States of America. This wheat design is the reason these coins are called wheat pennies, and this style was used until 1958, which makes them very popular with collectors all over the world. In 1942, millions of pennies were produced at the Philadelphia Mint, so at first glance, it may seem like this coin should be very common. However, condition plays a huge role in coin value, and damaged coins from this era can still be valuable, depending on the type of damage and overall eye appeal. Damage can include cracks, bends, lamination issues, corrosion, deep scratches, or surface problems caused by age and environment. Some 1942 wheat pennies show interesting errors or natural aging that collectors find attractive, especially if the damage tells a story. For example, coins that show stress cracks or metal flaws from the minting process can sometimes be worth more than normal worn coins. Even heavy circulation damage can still leave the date and design visible, which keeps collector interest alive. In today's market, a 1942 Lincoln Wheat Penny without mint mark in damaged condition can still have value. Generally, these coins can sell for around 10 cents to $1, depending on how bad the damage is and how clear the details remain. If the coin has unusual damage or a mint-related error, the value can go higher, sometimes reaching $5 or more, especially if collectors see something unique about the coin. Collectors look closely at these coins, checking the weight, color, and surface, because 1942 is close to the famous 1943 steel penny year. Some people even confuse altered coins with rare varieties, which keeps interest high. Even damaged examples are often saved rather than spent because of their historical connection. For beginners, this coin is a great entry point into coin collecting. It is affordable, easy to find, and full of history. It teaches new collectors that condition is important, but it is not the only factor that matters. History, demand, and uniqueness all play a role. If you find a 1942 wheat penny in damaged condition, do not throw it away. Clean it or polish it. Cleaning can reduce value even more. Instead, keep it safe and consider showing it to experienced collectors or comparing it with recent sales to understand its real worth. The Abraham Lincoln Wheat Penny from 1942, without mint mark, in damaged condition, reminds us that even imperfect coins can have value and meaning. These small pieces of copper have passed through many hands during a critical time in history, and that story alone makes them special. If you enjoy learning about valuable and rare coins and want to know what coins in your pocket could be worth today, stay tuned to Valuable Coins, because you never know, the next old penny you find could still be worth something today.
Next up, the most valuable Abraham Lincoln Wheat Penny from the year 1951 with an S mint mark in very good condition. This coin is part of the iconic Lincoln Cent series, a series that has captivated collectors for over a century and remains one of the most recognized and beloved coin designs in the United States. In this video, we will explore the historical context, design features, minting details, grading, market value, and the reasons why this particular coin has become so sought after by collectors around the world. The Lincoln Wheat Penny was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It marked a significant departure from previous coin designs, as it was the first regular issue U.S. coin to feature the portrait of a real American president. The designer, Victor David Brenner, created a portrait of Lincoln that was both dignified and lifelike. The obverse of the coin features Lincoln's bust facing to the right. The inscriptions on the obverse include "In God We Trust" at the top, "Liberty" on the left, and the year of minting on the right, along with a mint mark when applicable. On the reverse, the coin displays two wheat stalks along the edges, framing the denomination 1 cent in the center, with United States of America below and E pluribus unum at the top. This design, often referred to as the wheat reverse, remained in circulation until 1958, making it a defining design for Lincoln cents.
The 1951 S Lincoln Wheat Penny was minted at the San Francisco Mint, which is identified by the small S mint mark located beneath the date on the obverse. The San Francisco Mint was known for producing lower numbers of coins compared to the Philadelphia and Denver mints, especially in higher grades. In 1951, the San Francisco Mint produced approximately 281 million Lincoln cents. While this may seem like a large number, the reality is that many of these coins were used in daily transactions, subjected to wear, and eventually lost or melted down. As a result, finding a 1951 S Lincoln penny in very good condition today is relatively rare and highly desirable for collectors. When it comes to evaluating the coin, condition plays a critical role in determining value. Very good condition coins show moderate wear on the highest points of Lincoln's portrait, but the main details of the face, hair, and coat are still visible. On the reverse, the wheat stalks are recognizable, though some flattening occurs due to circulation. Coins in very good condition offer an appealing balance for collectors who want quality without paying the higher premiums associated with uncirculated or mint-state coins. The color and tone of the coin also contribute to its appeal. Lincoln cents from this period were primarily composed of copper, and over time they may develop a range of hues from reddish-brown to darker brown, depending on storage conditions and exposure to the environment. The market value of the 1951 S Lincoln Wheat Penny in very good condition is influenced by several factors, including rarity, demand, and overall condition. As of today, this coin typically ranges between $25 and $50, depending on its individual characteristics. Coins with attractive color, minimal cleaning, and sharp details often command the higher end of this range. While this may not seem extraordinary, the 1951 S coin represents a significant historical artifact and a tangible connection to a past era in American history. For collectors completing a Lincoln cent set or focusing on coins from specific mints, the 1951 S Lincoln penny is an essential addition. Beyond its numismatic value, the 1951 S Lincoln Wheat Penny carries historical importance. Minted just a few years after the end of World War II, this coin reflects a period of American growth, recovery, and optimism. The United States was transitioning into a post-war economy, and the Lincoln cent circulated widely in daily transactions, connecting millions of Americans to a symbol of national pride and stability. Owning this coin allows collectors to hold a piece of history that witnessed the daily lives and economic experiences of Americans during the early 1950s. For those looking to invest or expand a coin collection, it is important to understand grading and authentication. While very good condition coins may not always require professional grading, having the coin certified can increase its market value and provide assurance to buyers and sellers. Professional grading assesses the coin's wear, luster, strike, and any potential alterations, ensuring that collectors have an accurate understanding of its true condition. Proper storage and handling are also essential for maintaining the coin's value over time. Keeping the coin in a cool, dry environment and avoiding cleaning or polishing can preserve its natural appearance and appeal to collectors. Collector interest in the 1951 S Lincoln Wheat Penny remains strong due to several factors. Its place in the Lincoln cent series, combined with the relatively lower survival rate of higher-grade coins from the San Francisco Mint, makes it a valuable addition to any collection. Coins like this one often attract both beginner collectors who are starting to assemble Lincoln cent sets and experienced numismatists who focus on mint marks, dates, or condition-specific collections. Auctions, coin shows, and private sales often see competitive bidding for 1951 S cents in very good or better condition, reflecting the ongoing demand in the collector market. The 1951 S Lincoln Wheat Penny is also a reminder of the artistry and craftsmanship that went into coin design during this period. Victor David Brenner's portrait of Abraham Lincoln remains one of the most enduring and recognized images on American currency. Collectors often appreciate the fine details of Lincoln's hair, facial features, and coat, as well as the intricate design of the wheat stalks on the reverse. This attention to detail contributes to the coin's visual appeal and helps explain why it continues to captivate collectors decades after it was minted. In addition to historical context and aesthetic appeal, the 1951 S Lincoln Penny is a coin that connects us to broader trends in U.S. numismatics. During the early 1950s, coin production methods were evolving to meet the demands of a growing population and expanding economy.
The Lincoln Cent series represents both continuity and innovation, maintaining a classic design while benefiting from improvements in striking and production quality. Collectors who study this era often gain insights into the technological and artistic developments that shaped modern U.S. coinage. In conclusion, the 1951 Abraham Lincoln Wheat Penny in very good condition is a coin of significant historical, aesthetic, and numismatic value. Its modest mintage, the scarcity of higher-grade examples, and its connection to the San Francisco Mint all contribute to its appeal. Today, the coin's market value ranges from $25 to $50, offering collectors an attainable yet meaningful way to own a piece of American history. More than just a copper coin, the 1951 Lincoln Penny embodies the legacy of Abraham Lincoln, the artistry of Victor David Brenner, and a snapshot of the United States in the early 1950s. Whether you are a new collector seeking to start a Lincoln Cent set or experienced numismatists looking to complete a mint mark-specific set, the 1951 Lincoln Wheat Penny is a coin worth understanding, appreciating, and preserving. Its enduring popularity and historical significance make it a cornerstone of any collection, a tangible connection to the past, and a testament to the timeless appeal of one of America's most iconic coin series. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more coin collecting content. See you next time. Happy collecting! Next up, the 1957 Abraham Lincoln Wheat Penny with the D mint mark in fine condition. This coin may look common at first glance, but when you understand its history, condition, rarity, and collector demand, you realize why it still holds value in today's market and why collectors continue to search for clean examples like this one. The Lincoln Wheat Penny series is one of the most loved coin series in American history. It was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birth anniversary of Abraham Lincoln, and it continued until 1958. The 1957 D Wheat Penny comes from the final years of the Wheat Penny era, which already makes it important because collectors enjoy completing sets from the beginning to the end of the series. Coins from the last wheat years are often collected both by beginners and advanced collectors. The 1957 D Wheat Penny was struck at the Denver Mint, which is identified by the small D mint mark on the obverse below the date. Denver produced a very large number of these pennies, which means the coin itself is not rare in low condition. However, value changes a lot when the coin survives in clean, problem-free condition, especially in fine condition, where details are clear and wear is light but honest. On the obverse of the coin, we see the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln facing right. His hair, coat, and facial details are still visible in fine condition. The word Liberty on the left side and the date 1957 on the right should be readable without heavy fading. The D mint mark below the date should be clear and not damaged. Fine condition means the coin has circulated but still shows strong design elements without deep scratches or heavy corrosion. On the reverse side of the wheat penny, we see two wheat ears framing the words 1 cent and United States of America. At the top is the motto E pluribus unum. In fine condition, the wheat lines are visible and separated, though not sharp like uncirculated coins. This balance between wear and detail is what many collectors like because it shows history without destroying the beauty of the design. One reason collectors like the 1957 D Wheat Penny is because it represents an end of an era. After 1958, the wheat reverse was replaced by the Lincoln Memorial design. Many people collect the final wheat pennies as a group, and the 1957 D is an essential part of that collection. When demand stays steady, even common coins can hold value. Another factor that affects value is originality. Coins that have natural color and even wear are preferred. Clean, brown tone examples are more desirable than coins that are harshly cleaned or damaged. Cleaning can actually reduce value, so collectors look for coins that look honest and untouched. In today's market, a 1957 D Lincoln Wheat Penny in fine condition usually sells for around $1 to $3, depending on eye appeal, color, and overall preservation. Coins with better color and stronger details can sometimes sell for a bit more, especially when demand is high. This may not sound like a lot, but remember this coin originally had a face value of just 1 cent, which means it has increased many times over its original value. Collectors also like to search through old penny rolls and collections because wheat pennies like this still turn up. Finding a 1957 D in fine condition from circulation is becoming harder as time goes on, since many coins have been worn down or lost. This slow decrease in supply helps support long-term value. For new collectors, the 1957 D Lincoln Wheat Penny is a great entry coin. It is affordable, historical, and easy to identify. For experienced collectors, it is an important date to complete a wheat penny set. Especially when found in nice original condition, it adds quality to any collection. To sum it up, the 1957 Abraham Lincoln Wheat Penny with the D mint mark in fine condition is a solid collectible coin. It is part of a legendary series, it comes from the final wheat penny years, and it still carries value in today's market. While it may not make someone rich overnight, it represents history, preservation, and steady collector demand, which is exactly what makes coin collecting exciting. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more coin collecting content. See you next time. Happy collecting.